I would say it's the most traditional journey to professional baseball so far. Just been, my career, grinding through everything, flying under the radar, had to go D2. I didn't, have a lot of offers out of college. It was more mental that I didn't know if I could keep playing baseball. I let those coaches dictate how I felt about myself. This whole situation has helped me put into perspective how fortunate I am.
Logan VanWey is a guy who went from undrafted free agent to AAA in just a couple of seasons.
It's always on you. No one's really going to give you a handout in professional baseball. Baseball has been part of my life since I've been a kid. It's been kind of the main sport I've grown up playing, and just something my family gets to travel around, watch me throw, and experience. So it's been a big part of my life so far. I was enrolled into classes at Southern, so my goal was really just to go to college there and get my degree and start working. But I always had good stats, always thought I could play in college. High school, I think my coach told me I gave it like 2 earned runs in varsity.
Good job, Logan!
It's kind of been, my career, just kind of flying under the radar, just kind of grinding through everything. And I tried to go to some JUCOs, tried to go to some NAIA schools, didn't really hear much. And after, hearing from a lot of coaches, they didn't think I was, good enough, they didn't want me at their school. It was just kind of one of those situations, that I let those coaches kind of dictate how I felt about myself and as a baseball player especially. So I didn't think I was good enough, but Missouri Southern, especially Coach Darnell, was one guy who was like, you are good enough to keep playing, I want you to play here for me.
There's a swing and a miss, he just waved at that.
I had already had plans to go play independent baseball, so I knew my professional career was going to keep going. And I got a text from Jim Stevenson, one of the scouts here with the Astros, and he was asking me if I wanted to come here and throw a bullpen. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I'll quit this independent ball team if I have to come throw a bullpen at a big league stadium. And I think it was about a month into the season, I ended up actually getting to come here and throw in front of a lot of the front office, which is the reason I got signed with the Astros.
Logan VanWey, he's 24 years old, making his Space Cowboy debut. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. What a pitch. And good movement.
1-2, swing.
Last year, I had a good season. My goal was just, I was like, I want to be in big league camp. That's the one thing I wanted to do. And when I got the call, I was super excited. The biggest thing was just, just show what I could keep doing.
The Astros have pushed him so far this spring, so a guy who's put himself in a good position to possibly win himself a job on the opening day roster.
I mean, if you would have told me I would have had this spring training, the results I got, staying till the last day, I would take it all day.
This is always a time of year where you have some really tough conversations as a manager and a general manager.
It wasn't the news I wanted, but, everyone's got a different journey. It wasn't my time.
So the Astros announced today these 3 players are not going to be on the opening day roster. Pitcher Logan VanWey, catcher Joe Hudson, and also first baseman John Singleton.
I think it just really puts, some more motivation to what I've been already going through, But, I mean, Astros, they're the team that gave me the opportunity to play professional baseball. They believe in me. I made the AAA my first full season. So I think that, wasn't the way I wanted it to end up, but this organization's given me, so much to be grateful for. And, I think I'm a big league relief pitcher, and I think I'm going to get the chance to, help them sometime this year.
We welcome you to downtown Houston, Texas, where tonight inside Daikin Park, it is a City Connect weekend here at Daikin Park.
VanWey, quite a story, wasn't drafted as we mentioned. He started out his career pitching for the Glacier Range Riders. So he bucked the odds, a guy in independent ball who eventually got seen that year, made 9 starts. And then after his 9th start at Glacier Range, Astro Scout said, hey, we like what we see.
Well, here it is, Major League debut of Logan VanWey taking the bump for the Houston Astros wearing the City Connect uniforms. He gets that debut patch on the right side of that City Connect uniform.
Logan VanWey with a shutout first inning in his Major League debut. And the Astros lead this game 7-2.
That was the best.
That was awesome,
That was worth flying to Seattle and coming here.
It kind of changes every day. You know, if I hear a song on like Instagram Reels or like TikTok or something, I'll add it to my playlist. I think I actually just picked my walkout song this year. It's by Key Glock. So I guess right now I'm kind of in a Key Glock phase right now. Video games. I like to play video games. I got a Nintendo Switch. So I don't know if a lot of people play this, but I play Legend of Zelda a lot of the time. So probably just video games, or I like to go on walks, or when we were in Florida, I'd go to the beach or get like an acai bowl somewhere. But other than video games, probably I like to go fishing. I've had a lot of time because the best time to fish is around the spring. But I'd say probably fishing. There's a couple ponds around my house back home that I'll go fish at. Sometimes we got some free time, but other than that, it's really just baseball all year round, which I couldn't complain about. A lot of them are just so nitpicky. Like in between innings, like when I started in college, I would have to have a towel and my glove to my right. I would take my hat off. I would put that next to my cup of water on the left. And if I had a good inning, I would keep that cup. If I didn't have a good inning, I'd throw it away, get a new one. So that was kind of, it doesn't change anything with how I'm gonna pitch. I think it's just more of a reset. So my superstitions are more of just like a constant in whatever I'm doing. So if I have a bad inning, I just change it and it's kind of a refresh. So I'd say that's probably my weird superstition.